Let's
There
see
we
if
go.
we can save this game. You have 18 moves in 6 minutes. First of all, don't lose on time.
Okay. Ooh,
So it's a pity you play C1 instead of B1. But if he starts the call, you take 2 stones and then you try to. Well, it's difficult to cut him and win the semi.
okay.
But anyway,
I don't even know where to start with this game. I'm quite far
so
behind.
well, first of all, you gotta play D14 and try to take Sente.
Okay.
You're not that far behind, in fact. But I don't.
Oh,
You
D14. I'm sorry.
yeah, for Sente, because then you had Atari and take. This might be Gote.
Mm-hmm.
But you died a lot on the left side, huh? That's not a Seki. Oh,
Right.
difficult to come back.
Yeah, exactly.
It's more than 30 points in the middle, where score estimator thinks it's a Seki. And there's nothing to kill. Aha. So he's preparing the call. Yeah, it's hard to save this. Even if you're a 9 down pro and you play 2 or 3 times, it's difficult to come back. Well, right now, normally you need a move at B1, otherwise he starts the call and then he takes something else. So
Okay.
E14 or D14 would be a step, but still 30 points behind. Difficult. Yeah, here you need to Nobi. He's not playing anything risky.
Right, because he's so far
Right.
ahead.
Play Atari and leave it like that. When he captures that stone, it's actually only 5 points in Gote. You can attach N15, or you can actually start L15. You can make a few points in the middle. Let's see how close we can make this. Play
Okay.
L15, he
So
has to
shoulder hit.
block, and then you go N15, and if he tries a Hane, you cut him, and you have Atari and capture. Probably he'll wedge, but the cut is too much, or he doesn't play anything. You also need to play very cautious or conservative. Uh, Atari connect is not center. You need to block M15. So you make like
Okay.
15 points there, but we still need another 15. And you know you have a
Mm-hmm.
problem in the corner if he goes S2 and he jumps S4, but it's not such a big problem. Here you should play Nobi N5, threaten the cut first.
And got it.
He could cut you here with M4 and so in the middle you can connect K14. Good morning, Furry. Okay, this Atari actually removes the edge in the corner a little bit, but he can. You gotta connect. He can still try S2 and go for a Seki. If he plays S2 clamp and you go down and then he jumps S4, you play the wedge S3. He goes Atari connect and then he connects T2. That will be Seki. Normally you need a move at S3 here.
Okay.
M4. M4 doesn't work anymore, but it could have. Now you gotta jump L13. So what's the score? You die too much on the left.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, white is still 30 points ahead. I think it's a waste of time to try to save this game. You better start a
Okay.
different one, a new one from scratch. And yeah,
Sounds
so you
good.
lost every game today?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. I'm not playing very well
how
today.
many? 3, 4?
3, yep.
Oh, that's why you fall back to 6Q plus. And
Yep,
how is it on
exactly.
Fox? We should go on Fox for one game. Actually, let's win one game here to get your moral back, and then move to Foxy. We're actually playing 9
Okay.
Qs, so it should be easy. But they overplay a lot on Foxy. You noticed.
Yeah, I have
The 3
noticed.
downs are doing the
And I don't
same.
know as well how to punish them. Okay.
You gotta let them kill
Unrated.
themselves. That's the way.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe you don't have to start fighting early. But well, If they do it, you're pretty much forced to.
Yeah, I think that last opponent was attacking kind of everything right away. So
This one, let me replay real quick. So you were black, you got two Shimaris. You went down. C6 is the first mistake. Instead of C6, you had to play D3 or slide C2 on the left side.
okay.
When he plays that bamboo, it's better to play C2. He plays another move, then you play somewhere else.
Okay.
Yeah, this corner didn't go so well. Then you run, and you die inside, and that was the game. Hard to come back.
For sure.
Oh, and you could set up a ladder. Wow, you missed here in the middle. This was your chance. When you played Atari J8, I don't know if you started another game, but you could play Atari again at K8 and then set up a ladder and kill 3 stones, and then you're okay. Well, you escape with that group, and it's a different game.
Yeah, chat yelled at me for that.
Oh, okay. That was an opportunity. Or you could start with Atari on 3 stones, then he comes out, then Atari the other 3 stones, then kill 3 or the other 3. I see. Okay, start a new one.
I'm working on it. It's taking quite some time, actually. Let me
let's see.
relog
If
it.
we escape with that group, yeah, you're fine. Because you just got some kind of Seki, which doesn't matter. It's a temporary Seki. Yeah, the game was finished there. No way to come back after that.
Yep.
I see you try hard on the right side, but you only made one eye.
Yep, I messed up.
Well, it happens. Okay, you found one, huh?
Yep. Given 2 stones.
Well, 2 stones is very close to even games, so you don't need to play anything very special, just normal moves. But when you give to handicap, too late. I just want to say, I just wanted to mention you shouldn't start with a Hoshi because the Josekis are very simple. You should try a 3-4 or something to confuse him. But now he played a Komoku, so you can attack him right away. That's an option. No, it's good. It's good.
You wanted the low approach then?
No, I was thinking Q6 or R6 to confuse him even more, but this is fine.
Okay.
And then attach in the corner R3. No, it's okay.
Yep.
These Josekis can become complicated already. I'm playing the stones on my board here also.
Oh, the opponent is 7Q, Commander Fluffyhawk. Sorry, my video is covering it.
Okay.
I can adjust that.
So he's playing a simple variation, I guess. You just pull back, huh?
Yeah, sorry, I was adjusting my video.
Oh, I don't see your... Wait. I have it paused here. Good. Wow, he knows Ijoseki. Now in this area we have to look for some ladders. But the ladders are working because you have D16. In which case you can play Keima P7, Keima Cap. Your plan here is to go P2, the vital point. So with this move, you actually prepare P2, or you want to put pressure on the right side. So here he's supposed to extend. Normally he had to extend R10. This leaves a little bit of Aji, so later you can invade R11. But that's after you finish the Joseki. Right now you play P2, so you hit the vital point.
Gotcha.
Sorry. And now you can go up P3. I think you played this Joseki before, or you've seen it.
Yeah, I have, yep. I have seen
this
it.
variation. This is bad for him. He may die. He had to play the Hane. There is only one move here. You can't miss it.
P4, right?
Yeah, surround. Yep. And then if he cuts, you can kill him in one move. Which is that move. You don't need to play anything sophisticated. You just have to think about liberties and capturing race.
That's just S2. Right.
You don't have to play other Ataris or prepare or something. You play that move, he's got 2 liberties, game over. So from here, You're not supposed to lose this game. It's a big advantage to capture those 4 stones. And now, to leave no Agi, uh, it's probably best to take, but you can also connect S3 because he only has 2 liberties, so it's not going to
Yep.
be a problem if he pushes and cuts and so on. But wait a second. Can you just ignore? Or you need to react to this? I would block by reflection, it's probably okay. But he will cut.
Yeah, that's what I was
He will
thinking.
cut you right away, and it's not a problem. Yeah, it's okay to block, because then you can start attacking on the right side. He will cut you 0-5. If he cuts the other way, it's not so big. Okay, nice. In that case, it's a crosscut. What to do?
I mean, I can Atari and connect, or
No need to Atari. Just extend in the middle. N6.
okay.
Because then he has to go back and take that stone. He can't cut you anymore.
Yeah.
If he cuts, you have a net. And now you Atari from behind, because he's over concentrated. He played 2 stones to kill
Right.
1.
And
So it's a good exchange to play N7. He has to take or to connect. I guess he'll connect. And he
gotcha.
played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9 stones to kill 1. And this guy, N3, needs an extension, but it's your turn.
So K3
Yeah.
is
Take
fine.
away his point. Very good. Probably he'll struggle to run out. Or he'll just give you that stone. But wait a second. If you play another move, something like K5, I guess he will play K2 and let you have the stone. But you invest too many stones in that area. And even if he comes out with that stone, you can run and fight and you're okay. But in the top right, he starts to build a lot. And it's actually a 2 handicap game. So he still has a little bit of advantage from the handicap position. So you can think about making him even more over concentrated on the right side. So invade R14. Normally you attack from the outside. You play just O17. But here he already has a very crowded position at Q9. So when you play R14, if he pinzers R12, he will be even more over concentrated, which is fine because yeah, this is exactly what I thought he would play. And now you can go double approach in the top O16 or O17, or before you do that, you can attach Q12 once. Just contact. I want to see if he plays Nobi or Hane. If you attach like that, yeah.
Okay, I haven't seen this one before.
And now you can even pull back, but I would still play double approach. 017. I was just
Okay.
curious to see how he responds, but he's got so many stones on the right side, and that territory, it's not so valuable now. Whoa, that's interesting. Let's see how can we use this Agi. How about P15? Keima.
P.
You want to give him the right side, but you
Okay.
also want him to work hard for it.
Gotcha.
So if he plays Hane up or down, he's just more and more over concentrated. Aha, nice. And now wait a second. If you pull back, he connects under. You can slide. Or maybe we give him that stone as bait. Actually, don't play anything. And extend in the top. Play K16. Because he already played under. So if he plays also Q14, he just invests another move for a not so interesting area anymore.
I see.
So we give him bait actually. Oh, this one. Play solid. Oh, 16. Because you build a lot in the top that way.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe you can save that stone at Q14 in center, but you can also use it as a cotret if he doesn't play anything. It's not so urgent. And if you play something there like Q14 right now, it's just gote for a couple of extra points. So now you have a nice top side, you have the bottom, he's got the right side all over concentrated, but he's playing something in a big open space. What's the first instinct here?
Generally with the K16 stone, I'm inclined to either play like D14 or E14.
That attach. Cap
Yeah.
looks quite okay. The attach is going to help him a little bit. But if you really want a Moyo, you can play C12 or D12. Or D11.
See.
Yeah. Play a pincer. If you play
Okay.
C12, usually he jumps Sun. Of course, he can also jump out. But when he jumps out, you jump in the top and then you close the top side. So when you play C12 and he goes
Okay.
Sun, you block him in the top, D17, you push, you Keima, and then everything connects very nice. It's possible to play D14, but he will get a nice position on the left side. I don't like that attach so
Gotcha.
much. Okay, now here it's normal to jump out F16. And it connects the top side all together, looks good. Now he might play D11. No, he doesn't. In that case, two options here. You can block the corner, which is okay, or you can extend on the left side. But it's better to block C16.
Okay.
He shouldn't slide. He should put pressure right away. C17, sorry.
C.
Yeah,
Okay.
Sun.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I'm still sleepy, it seems.
And then he'll play. Oh,
Interesting, yeah,
what?
it's possible, but it's not so good.
Gotcha.
This is he's overplaying, and now you can just jump again, E12. Because if he tries to connect under, you have a very nice Tetsuji here. You can play D13 peep when he tries to connect at B12, and then you cut him one way or the other. So with this jump, you're trying to induce this kind of move, and now you play D13. Because if you cut him right away, he will Atari. He cuts and then he Atari on the 4th line and connects. But now he needs to connect D14 or he needs to connect under. But if he connects under and you cut that stone, all of a sudden the Moyo will rise. Yeah, it's good. So cut him D14. So we're back to the variation where you pincer, he jumps in the corner and you make the wall. And it's actually even better than that. Wait a second, we need to answer this. He captures one stone, you connect, and you're fine, huh? You don't have to answer this. He shouldn't play it,
Okay.
actually. And now, if you look at this position, D4, with H3 and the extension of C10, it's like a double wing formation. So normally you either invade Sun, but when you play Sun, he will block C4. So in this case, you can play C4, and if you block C3, you go to the left side and you damage the area where he can build more.
Okay.
And if you play C5, you can still go down C3 and take the part of the corner. Okay, he plays this way, you just pull back to C5.
Yep.
If he goes down, you turn and then extend. So he gains nothing on the left side. And now to space jump, make a base.
Yep.
So you got what you wanted. The top very nice. The bottom is still okay. A little base on the left side to destroy his Moyo. That's a good capture, but it hurts the other stone even more. So yeah, the only move. It's very difficult for black to invade the top, but he just did. So now you have to kill that stone, because you have a lot of strength in the surrounding area. Let's see what are the moves you consider here.
I'm considering the cap at H15, and then also the kick at
J17.
J17. Yeah.
J17 works better here. If you
Okay.
play H15 and you're already strong around E13, I think he can think about M18 to threaten the connection under and the kick at K17 and set up a base in the top. But like this, you have a strength on the left side, this E13, so you push him towards that kind of wall. And you play next J14 Keima. And if he goes out, you Hane, he goes into the wall, but that's it, no space for twice. So you just Hane, he maybe plays J15, then Atari, and then when he connects, he dies. You can block. You don't need to pull back because it creates too many cutting points.
Okay.
So he will Atari, then he needs to connect. You turn, he's completely surrounded, and then we'll see if he finds the resign button or he tries to escape somehow. But this is also very easy to read, no? All these Atari go out and now turn, and that's it.
Yeah.
Now here, let's think a little bit. He wants to go out E15, and if you connect on the left, he pushes and cuts. So it's probably okay to play once at E17. and you don't give him too much room to just block the direction he wants to play. Otherwise, would be nice to play H18 and connect. That threatens the cut. But anyway, he doesn't have space to make twice. So you can just block, let him Atari, connect.
Yeah, I was looking at the H18 move first, so.
Yeah, would be an option to play it. But I think he dies anyway. Push first, huh?
Which push? The
F15, yeah. Because you're threatening the eye, like you poke and take it away. And then you can just capture H18 and it's done. Because if you block the other way, he can play G18 and then when you Atari, he starts a Ko. And now you capture the stone and it's difficult to set up another eye. If he pushes, you block, and that's 3 in line on the second line. It's already dead. So invasion was not successful because white is too strong in that area. He shouldn't go. He dived too deep. Okay. Let's see if we can take center. So if you push C15, he blocks. He will push, you block. Atari jump. Or if you play D15, it will be Gote. But it's a big kill.
Yep.
Yeah, just connect proper. D15.
Okay.
Sometimes they die in Gote, like it happened to some of the 3 downs I played yesterday. But most of the time they die in Sente. So you gotta play another move here. Block. Shapes are good. But he's just giving you more points. So Atari
just
block, yeah. F,
outside,
yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then when you can connect with a good shape, a hanging connection at E10. Because that helps your group on the left side. And maybe you're going to enclose more in the middle. Now, what's the basic technique here?
I mean, I can not ladder him. That doesn't work.
But you can play one Atari, and when he comes out, you go out with the 3 stones. So those 2 stones in the middle, they lose liberties. You can start with the ladder, even if it doesn't work, because you induce the defense on the 3 stones. So you go Atari first at G, he comes out, you Atari the other guy, then he turns somehow, and he's just heavy and committed with those 2 stones. He has to do something now. And if he plays another Atari, he will just help you. So wait a second. If he comes out, you should not be here. You don't have to accept an Atari at the G9. It's too nice. And if he comes out with the other stone, you play one Atari. Actually, you play one Atari and you push, and then you net him. I mean, K12.
Yep.
Then you can also play L12, and you just net the 3 stones. Yeah, the other 3 stones. But push one more. So he either gives you these 3 or the other 3. That's how you set up traps. That's what you had to do in the other game to escape. And now just J9.
Got it.
So first you kill these guys. And then if you go up Q14, he protects on the right side. Then you nob your jump. You can actually try to kill the other group too. Now what's the way to react here? It's a nice move. You gotta keep him separated, but you also don't want him to connect to the 4 stones in the middle. It's a move that serves for dual purpose.
I guess. Gosh, the kick again looks fine.
N18, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the move.
Great.
Okay.
Oh, it is the move.
Yeah,
okay.
Because you don't want him to connect under at 018, and you also want to tighten his liberties. In case he jumps, you can wedge M17, and when he plays that you connect, he's got 2 cuts. If he plays this Nobi, you can separate with M15.
Yep.
And he will probably try, that move. Well, now you gotta play an empty triangle, N16, but it works fine.
Okay.
Ha! Now he's trying a Ko. But let's see how dangerous is this Ko. So he starts a Ko and eventually you connect. Okay, you can play B17. Because even if he starts a call and you're forced to connect, you already live in the corner and he still can take out that group. Otherwise, you would just connect E11. But like this, you capture the call first. So maybe you capture again. We'll see. And only when you don't have code threats, you have to connect. So he started a code to use M16 as a threat. You gotta play very calm in these fights against over players, because eventually they die by their own sword.
I see. Yeah, I tend to ride the silly train with you. So
Yeah.
that's a personal failing of mine.
Look here, here he wants to go out K10. So when you push and cut, you put yourself in Atari. So to refute that, you just go J10. That was a good turn for him as a code threat. Now he will play the call, you connect. It's too big to let him capture the stone. But the call is still hanging there, so he can't really attack your top left corner. So you need to connect.
Okay.
No threats for you. But the thing is, if he wants to kill your corner, he needs to play E15, but he also needs to play C16 to force the formation of the dead L. Now here,
Just
play
bamboo,
simple,
right?
yeah, bamboo, M16. Actually, you didn't really need that. He was dying anyway. But it's okay, safe. Show him he's got no chance. Aha. Let's find an interesting way to protect. How about hanging connection? Oh wait, you can push first to go out. Well, you can just block C7. But I'm thinking B9. Because when he goes down. But actually C7 is better. It gives you more eye space. Yeah, just play where he wants to play. But it's also good to consider B9 for a hanging connection. And now D6. Make eye shape.
Yep.
Wait. He can play Atari. Like a rock you play. Trying to... wait. If you cut, he goes Atari. If you consume it, he goes Atari. And you can play D5 and then go B6. Yeah, let's play that way.
Okay, just play it really safe.
Yeah.
Got it.
Play super proper today. So
yeah, I was looking at the wedge at D9, and I was looking at how the cuts worked, but this is much simpler, yeah.
Take the life and let him despair. Now this one, if you hane, he will cross cut. So I guess you just have to pull back, L3.
Okay.
You have enough territory. Killing that top, it's enough. No need to take chances. So, wait a second. Do we keep pushing? No. M3 and connect under. Also, capturing those 4 stones in the beginning was pretty big.
Yep.
Now just connect. N2. And then we have a little surprise for him. Oh, he played that. That was big. Too late now. Okay. Save that guy. Q14 in the top right.
With
just pull back. Q14.
Oh, okay.
Estimate gotcha. Score. Let me check. You're only 15 points ahead after the kill. Okay, we need to play a good endgame. This move, wait a second. He wants to play the wedge and to connect. Hang on. And eventually cut you. But you can play a Keima or wait. I want to see if we can kill those stones in the middle. You know what? You should cut him S13. He didn't answer your pullback. Separate. Then he has a problem in the corner. And connect. He probably connects now S15. So you connect R13. Oh, that's nice. Wait a moment. Hane, Hane. Hane on the first line is good enough. And actually in the top right corner, you just need to play P18 and Hane on the first line. But here T12 to separate him and also use that Ajev R11. Wait, he wants to connect under. That was big. But don't answer. It's not so big actually.
Okay.
If he connects in Gote. So right now, double Hane, P11. I'm looking at his M12 group. He will Atari and then extend or connect or something. Let me see the score again. You don't want to know. Okay, wait. Now, boom, boom, boom. Let's play Keima. Or can you know Vincente? If you Keima, he goes Atari, you go Atari. Yeah, just play Keima N10 to separate the M12 group from the middle right. Oh wait, these are only 3 stones. Hang on. They are not so big. But you can answer. You can block and then you can capture the stone. So it's okay to play L2. He goes Atari, you connect, but then you play and you capture J2.
Okay.
But he's just giving those stones in the middle without a fight. He should cut or do something at P12, yeah. But here you can Atari from behind. Play O12. That's the way.
Okay.
And if he takes, you Atari again. If he no B, then we have to think. Okay, Atari from behind. And then let's see how we connect to kill all and not to be greedy. I think it's safe to play O13 because you're killing a lot. Even if he takes back one more stone, it's not a problem.
Sure.
So now the score should be something like 30-40 points for white. Oh, this you gotta pay attention, how to protect.
I mean, I just capture the 3 stones regardless of what he does.
Play a back. Oh wait, this is nothing, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can actually play a move around M9, huh? Yeah, those 3 stones they won't go out. But there is some Agi here around M9. M9. Yeah,
okay.
M9 Kosumi is good. So he's captured in some kind of net. Yeah, nice how he died with that group. And you can still jump on the right side of T10 to reduce that territory. So you see he played P18, and normally the reflex is to block O18 so he doesn't connect under. But there were bigger moves. And now block. And he doesn't even have time to play O18 because he wants to struggle and escape with his group now. And it's good to remember that sacrifice Atari from behind in the middle. Now here what to do.
I can connect solid at N9.
Yeah, it works. I was thinking just L9 because even if he plays Atari one way or the other, no problem. But it's okay to connect solid because when he tries to come out with Hane, he will just give you more. So maybe that induces a bad play from him. The way for him to escape is to try to Hane L9, and then when you block, he's just losing 2 more stones. Yeah, he does. And now he will Hane, you cut, Nobi. Good. Nice flow in this fight. And it's big to capture J2 as an endgame move. Atari here must pay attention. Good. And cut. That's easy to find. And then what? To make a good shape and reduce the center.
I guess extend down at L7 is
Yeah.
fine. Yeah.
So 018 it's worth 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. About 10 points. Okay. You should capture and let him Atari. So you take Sente. And when he plays Atari, you don't have to do anything. And if he connects, wait, he captures a stone. Then you gotta connect. How big is that?
I should probably connect N8.
No, connecting it's on the right. You mean?
Yeah, N8.
No, you don't need. But well, you can play that move, but he captures, and then you need to connect inside. You can also push once. J8.
I was worried about the cut at 05, but
But when he cuts 05, then you connect. So it's Miai. Yeah, no need to play
okay,
anything.
okay.
Save the top. Play
Gotcha.
018.
Oh,
That's 10 points, and then you can do something in the corner.
gotcha.
Well, it's got for him to play that and connect under, but it's big. A lot of territory for you. Also in the middle to play J8 Atari is good. Blood and popcorn combination. Okay, he takes that one, you just connect. And when you connect, he's in Atari. So when he plays this one, you have time for 05.
Gotcha.
Well, you need to push once a J8 and then go Keima F7 or start with Keima right away. Also big to play B4, just descend. And then you can jump in the corner. Atari here, you can capture the ko first. Okay, or that one. But you could take the ko once, and then when you have no, like now, you can still take the ko. And only when you don't have a ko threat, you protect. Take the other stone or connect.
Okay.
But you're fine. You kill these guys in the middle without compensation for him. If he cuts, you take 2 stones. That's not really a ko threat. So wait, Atari take this one. Hane B3 and connect is good too, but when you play B4, he blocks and you don't have to answer. Yeah, play B4 once. And let's push in the middle. J8. Atari. He will capture the ko. You take the other stone. So his P16 is completely meaningless. He didn't play that. Okay.
Just push again.
Keima. You can play H6.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
Can you? Atari all the way. Oh, okay. Yeah, now block him. How to? Kosumi you can. Whoa, this is nice. But wait, he comes out and he plays that and Atari. But it's actually good. Play G5.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Because if he plays H7, you can go G7. He will push. You go Atari. He connects, you connect. It will happen. G7 now.
Got it.
Then if he goes in between, G8, you play Atari from the left, you connect, and then he still needs to block somehow and protect the bottom. So you reduce a lot. In center.
Yeah.
Just
connect
solid, yeah, F7. So he needs to block F4. And you can push one more. Oh, he plays that way. Hang on a second. Now you bamboo. F5. So if he takes a stone, when you connect, you can Atari from behind and take other 2 stones. Push once, G4. And it was a good reducing incent. Now it's actually big to play one space jump T10. That was his largest territory. And once you jump there, you have Kosumi S9, and it's gone. 10 points. Probably less than 10 in the end. Oh, you can still play S9.
Yep.
And let's do something in the top right. Shall we see how he... Okay, he can Atari. I don't think if push again it's Sente. so you can let it. Let's invade R17. I want to see how he reacts. If he plays many moves inside or just one or two.
Okay.
Looks like the kind of shape where you can set up a Seki, or at least, yeah, block him, S18. Or at least make him play inside many times. Atari under, T17. Wow, he will play lots of moves. And then you go, maybe he starts a call, and then you leave. Ah, that's so bad. Capture the call. Oh, wait. Take that stone. Yeah.
Yep.
So what are the code threats for us? You have one, but it's a little bit damaging. Not much. R6 inside Atari. But then when you push S8, it's still okay. But this kind of core is nice because when you capture and you also play Q18, maybe you leave in the corner and he dies with everything. And it was just a free roll. There was nothing really happening there. It helps your tactic skills improve a little bit. Because you like
Yeah,
fighting, so why not? Okay. Oh, this is interesting. Wait, if you play Atari and he goes Atari, you capture 2 stones. I mean, when you play N1, he can try O1 or O2. Then you take 2 stones. He needs to pull back and connect. You connect under. Yeah, you can block. This is the bad kind of threat. N1, and he cannot connect. If he connects K1, you capture everything. If he plays J2, so wait. How big is F3 as a code threat? But I don't like it. Because maybe you can cut him. You don't have too many code threats because there's nothing much to kill. So just capture K. Ah, no, wait. You can capture J2. Hang on. Ah, you know what? Play B15. B boy 15 clamp. Because if he doesn't answer, you push B14, and then you can consume it B9, and there is also the code D11 to take away that eye. Maybe he answers once. But if he plays in the top right corner, you didn't lose anything. Alright, now take back the call. Next code threat will be C16, because then you push in center. And anyway, all you could do in the top right corner normally... Ah, wait, this is interesting. We had to take that one first. Puck. But that doesn't really force an answer. Atari connect. Oh. Okay, capture T15. There is also another call here at D11 in case you need it. But now, the top right is really suffering. Yeah, you could also play C16. Wow. Ambitious. So... Smart move. But that gives you a big eye in the corner. So... just go down. D19.
Okay.
Black is pretty dead. He wants to play E15, but then you go F17. Now you need to protect T13. And we go back to the core a little bit.
T number 13.
Yeah,
okay.
Otherwise it's a problem. And then you can play Q18 as a code threat, which is actually nice. So normally in that top right corner, you would just play Hane P19, connect, and it's a 2-point center, right? Oh. Like this we can let him leave and connect under. But are we that kind? If you connect Ihane, you play Atari, he connects, you take away Liberty, he plays Atari, you connect, take the call. Shit, there's This guy makes me read too much. So, yeah, if you just connect under, he leaves, and you're Sente, but then he has Atari throw in, and it's still a ko. So wait, let's see if we have any ko threat. Oh, but he's got some threats. So shall we be kind and connect under, and it's damage. It's a lot of damage already.
Yeah, might as well.
Okay. Just play P19. So it's better than just Hane connect and destroy 2 points. And leave it like that. If he tries another call,
Okay.
we can go for it, because then he's going back to the dead scene. Play J2 and capture this guy. Or connect under once, A16. Ah yeah, play a Hane, A16. Because you have many liberties in that corner, just in case you need.
Okay.
Alright. So now... Okay, don't answer that. That was just one Sente. And now capture J2. 3 stones are big here. Yeah, if he starts a call with Q17 and throw in Q19 and S19 and you capture, then you capture again and he's back to dying all over. But this is good, so he doesn't have Atari O2. Okay, wait a second. So if you answer, he plays B18, then you play in the corner, thousands of liberties. That's good. Connect. So a big move for you would be, well, right now you should make an eye. Oh no, capture the call. D11. Because the move he played inside is -1 point. And of course you can also make eyes at E15. So you have one eye in the corner, one eye at E16, and his group, it's still dead. But playing this one and capturing another core, you don't play inside your Moyo.
Gotcha.
So how's the territory situation? At some point you were winning only by 10 points, and right now, this way, white leads by 92. White is good. So wait a second, it's no more ko. If you play Q19, he plays Atari, you connect, he plays Atari, take. So you should answer Q19. Oh, that was just a ko threat, I see. Because if you take, he still has the option to play ko.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Alright. And then make the eye at E15. And you're fine.
There we go.
Because if you play inside the corner A18, he can still push here and try some desperate semi-eye. I also don't like to kill, but I accept the kill. If they want to die, I take it. Clean the board. Oh wait, he wants twice. Now you gotta kill him. You gotta accept the kill. Like that. Or you could let him leave and still win the game by 52. Oh, wait a second. He wants to make a Seki, and that's tricky. But wait.
But I have 2 eyes.
Yeah, the thing is, he plays Atari Connect, and it's some kind of temporary Seki. Let him feel good about it. And now we play Atari Pak. You should play one Atari at H4. He takes a stone, you connect, and then that prepares another Atari and capture 2 stones. So force him make some mistakes again. And F6. Now he has to see E7 is a problem. But then also when you cut him, you have Han at H1 and that destroys some more points. Oh, Atari here, pay attention, connect. So leave it like that. Now he will play F17 because you cannot play Atari inside the corner, but you don't care about that because you can kill. Can you kill the outside? Pak, Atari. Ah, yeah, because you can approach, but you don't need to. You can approach H19 and Atari. So he died in Gote. And you also have D11 if you really need to. But right now, Atari this. You can Atari 2 stones and take the other 2. But it's actually more interesting to cut J4. I want to see how he answers J4. Because if he connects E4 to protect those 2 stones, you have Hane on the first line, H1. And H1, it's hard to block. Yeah, he understood. He died in Gote in the top. He died in Gote several times. And it's nice that the top right corner, where he was supposed to be like 13 points. He built just 2. And here, you see on the bottom, if he connects E or F3, you still can cut with Atari E7 and capture the other 2, or 2 or the other 2. But if he plays
Right.
E4, you have Hane on the first line, H1, and it's difficult to block G1 because you cut with F3 Atari and you go down, and it's a core where he can die big. So when you play H1, he needs to jump F2, and then you jump F1. He has to play Atari, connect and connect, and in the end he builds 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 points in this corner. He builds so little everywhere. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points on the right, 2 points in the corner, 5, 6 points on the left. You win by too much. Okay, you should switch to Fox. I can watch you start a game there and let you kill the guy. Because Fox is really spectacular at 9Q. I noticed you were running with so many groups in one game. I don't remember if you won or lost, but it was some kind of random chase all the time.
Yep.
The Fox username is the same as here. I think I have in my friends list on that Kino 11 account. So you gotta replay this game. Oh, they invite me to play.
Oh dear, what did I just do?
And one kill was actually enough in that game. Once he invaded the top so deep and he died, it was game over. He didn't need to die Gote at the end. With the same dead group. Oh, okay. 8Q now, huh? On Foxy. I don't think Foxy is tougher than IGS at 5-6Q. It should be easier. But I don't know. You should know better how they fight around this 9-6Q area.
Yeah, I definitely have problems with Taijum and Fox style.
Yeah.
I get drawn into their rhythm and then also into the overplays. So
they're more aggressive, right?
Yeah, more aggressive.
On IGS, you're the aggressive one.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, this gotta be a misclick.
No, they play like this. I'm just gonna take another corner.
Yeah, you can. But you could also react. You can play Hane P3 and take this corner first. Because if you don't play anything, he goes Q3 and you have to go out of the corner.
Gotcha.
And if he plays a Hane, like O3, you just connect, he connects, you come out with Hane or jump. It's some kind of Joseki where you take the corner, but he's just too close to your corner somehow, instead of keeping some distance. Like in the Joseki where he plays O4, you attach, pull back, he connects, you extend, he extends. But here, he has to play O3 or this one, you connect Q3, is the same thing. You don't have to play any Atari. No need to get in trouble. And now he connects P5 or Nobi. If he Nobi, we can teach him Q6 clamp. But if he connects solid, you either jump in the top one space jump or you play Hane O4 and get ahead on the 4 line. And then he needs to extend on the right side and then you choose which corner to take next. But it's okay to play Hane on the 4 line. He can't cut. Okay. If he cuts, you Atari and push him down. And if he doesn't do anything, you push again, O5. Because you tighten his liberties and then it's difficult for him to make the nice extension. If he extends 3 space, you jump in the middle and you show him who's the more aggressive guy here. And now you know me, O6. And those 3 stones, making a wall, will help you build a lot in the top later on. And this is a vital point. If he doesn't answer, you push and cut. And if he answers, you can still push and cut. Yeah, push and cut. Take the 4 stones. I don't think he will give you 3. He will block and die with more. So live by the sword, die by the sword. Cut.
So just cut? Wow.
Show him the power. You're playing a very happy Foxy. Ah, no, you're the happy Foxy.
Yes.
I see. Funny avatars, yeah. Push, cut, and kill all. Ah, nice. Now go out several times and he will build a Spectacular second line territory. Nobi again. And now you can go down at R4, but that's a little bit tricky. Actually, he will not Hane. He won't give you the 4 stones. So descent. Don't play Atari, just R4. Because you're threatening to capture R6. So if he answers, you play Atari and then you keep going on the third line. Press him. But if he plays Hane, you capture 4 stones. And it's a nice corner. And actually he should. He should give you those 4. I wonder if on 8Q is thinking of sacrifice here. But timing here is delicate. You could just go Q10 again, let him Hane once. Oh, of course he doesn't give you 4 stones. So keep Nobi to Sky. And Nobi again. And let him leave with 6 points. And keep on going ahead. This is terrible for white. Imagine that for every move he plays on the second line, it's 1 point if he survives, and he will. Because when you Hane, he cuts and it's a bit risky. But you go on the third line, and you will build at least 2 points in the middle. From that wall. From each stone in the wall. So go Nobi again.
So...
Q12. Keep on going. He needs 8 stones on the second line to leave. Even if he comes all the way down to R19 and you go on the third line, it's really nice. You can count his points. 10, about. Solid 6 points indeed. El Angulo is back from holiday. We gotta meet for some lessons soon, huh? Solid indeed. Almost dead. If you turn once at R12, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's dead. Nice. Send me an email when you want to meet up. So, yeah, keep going. Don't let him Hane. Well, maybe if he pushes again, we jump. Because that jump will hurt his... Okay, we have to see. I'm available tomorrow morning and afternoon. Then I go play ping pong. Okay, great, thank you. Oh, now you turn. It's sent it to play R13. He can leave if he plays another move. Otherwise, you Hane, then you play S6, and he dies. So this turn is Sente. It's nice that he wants to save the side, and then the middle, and then his Hoshi will be in trouble. Everything is running. But you're building while attacking. So in this game, there is not even Fuseki to worry about. Just
Okay.
street fighting. But I already feel black is leading by 100 points. And if you click on the estimator, it's white plus 3. Completely wrong. They don't know much. So he has 8 in a row, really? So nice. He follows the proverb. 8 to leave. Good. Okay, now attack him. Attack this corner. So P16 can extend N17 or M17 to leave. Because on the right you already took the extension. Which means you should attack him at N17. Because you have a very strong wall and you want him to jump around the wall like P14 or something, and you jump out with the wall, you induce the jump at N11, which attacks the other 3 stones, but you don't have to lose track. All the groups have to work together soon and kill something. Go up.
Yep.
You're playing a Chinese 8Q. A professional 8Q.
Something like that.
So right now he has to play Q15, but even when he plays that move, you still invade San and you attach R15. There is a lot of Aji. Well, you don't have to do it right away, but you need to know that it's there. Now, you don't have to let your wall surround it. If he keeps playing moves around here and he jumps N11, you start to be in trouble. It's going to be hunter hunted. So go out N11. Right in the middle of the wall, you jump 2 space. You separate his line between N8 and this group. Now here you can jump out with good shape L16 and make a base. Because his stones are just floating. You can come inside the corner later at Q17 or slide R16. We will see. No need to decide now. Anyway, when you play a move like R16, you're actually taking away his base. I keep slapping stones on my board here. I'm preparing for my next tournament, which is going to be the Romanian Cup Finals in somewhere at the end of September. It's a good tournament usually. I gotta play two strong players there. One space jump here looks natural, L11.
Mm-hmm.
Bye bye. So yeah, keep him separate. Now here, he wants to cut you, O3, and then when you go Atari and you go down, he can capture you. Therefore, you need to find a way to protect that against the cut, but also keep pressure and build territory. What's that move?
So, M3 is good.
M3 or M4. Try M4. Puts more pressure, and you build on the fourth line.
Oh,
Because if he cuts,
okay.
yeah, you go Atari, he goes down, and then when you go down, he can't capture you anymore. It's a hanging connection that protects against the cut. If he doesn't play
Gotcha.
anything, it's nice to continue with a Kosumi or a Keima, L6, things like that.
Okay.
So in this tournament, I usually have to meet one of the guys who is a 7 dan, and he's pretty strong. Last year I managed to win against him, so I scored 5-0 and won the tournament, but never know, he's the favorite. Okay, now here, normally you gotta make a nice shape on the bottom. So you gotta extend from L16 somewhere around I17.
Okay.
Also, you can play, but you can do that later. I'm still looking at Q17, R16. And another strong player we have in Romania who used to be a student of Ciocicun back in 97, 98. He's a 6-dan player.
Wow.
He's also one of the tough opponents I have in Romanian tournaments. Dragos Bojenaru. He's our third board in the team tournament. Yeah, Christian Pop is the 7-dan I'm talking about. And yeah, Dragos I can beat more often, but with Christian it's always difficult. So now let's see, jump. It's nice to play a move like R16 for two reasons. One, you make ice for that wall, and second reason, you take away his ice. So he's still floating with the group. And if he doesn't answer, next you go Q17, and that makes his shape even more floating or thin. Oh, let me see something. Ah, okay, he answered. That was a good center. Leave it like that. And then, how to attack D16, or just take another corner, the empty corner, D4. But actually I would attack once. Play C14, I want to see how he reacts. He plays aggressive, so we play aggressive. But actually this guy doesn't play aggressive anymore. He's a pussycat. Just protected 8 in a row to make 6 points and leave. Okay, now slide B16.
Okay.
And we also have to play another tournament in November, the Romanian Championship, which is a tournament that decides who will play the World Championship in Japan next year. C11 here. And in that tournament, I gotta play against these two guys again. And that can help my rating to go up, or it can help to go down, I don't know. We'll see. Or it can ruin it. Oh, okay, that's a good move. What's the most natural move when you see this game? Get ahead and have a good shape. Of course you can push and cut,
I
but
guess.
no need.
Yeah.
You can.
The knight's move looks
Yeah,
fine.
K3 knight move, very good. Keep calm and build. Okay, Pip, you gotta answer. Don't lose this wall. That's an important piece of territory for white if you lose it.
Yeah, for sure.
But he can't cut you, it's okay. And you can push again R17, so you have at least one eye here, you're out. And while you're jumping out, you can actually... he's looking at the wall. So right now, you need a move like Keima, K9. Even a brave fox has to defend against the Kikashi. This is nice because you're actually defending and attacking in the same time. Okay. So now he cuts and then he dies. Good news. Block. So let's see. Of course, a Foxy cuts right away. But can we kill? Puck. How you can kill that and give 3 stones? I'm looking at M9 and push
Yeah, me
again.
too.
So how is? But you know what? You can play. Let's play a little smarter than that. You can play K12, then hanging connection L13. Yeah, start with K12 Atari. Hey J that. And you can push one more, but do we need that? Yeah, just hanging connection L13, because you're threatening to surround everything here. If he doesn't answer this, you play K14. And if he answers K14, you push again. J12. That gives you some liberties, and you need that. Puck. He turns, you block. He cuts, you take away liberty. He goes Atari. Phew, you win by 1 liberty, huh? But you're not seeing what I'm seeing, I guess. You don't,
No, not
don't follow.
necessarily.
So my plan is, if he goes K14, you push one more J12. He will no be, because he needs, otherwise Atarian leather or Atarian net. And then you play no Suji, or I don't even know if it's called no Suji this time, but M9, that kind of attach. He has to Nobi. N10. Then you push again, N9. Then he has to Nobi again. And then you go O9, and he turns, and you block, and he cuts. And then you take away a liberty at P11, and he's got 2 more liberties. And if he goes Atari, throw in L12, you take, Atari M13, you connect, and you have 1, 2, 3 liberties. Or, yeah. So when he turns, you Atari, and you catch him.
Gotcha.
All clear now?
Yeah, I understand now. Yep.
It's all forced actually, but you need to read it out. That's why you have to push once again at J12. If he turns J12, you can Hane K14, he blocks, you block, and then he's in trouble with the entire lower right corner. It's all forced. That's the way reading goes. White, black, and in the end, white dies. Okay, now here if you Hane, we counter Hane, no problem. Anyway, push again, J12. So we make this sequence work. He defended pretty well because he wants to lean a little bit on the bottom group, but it's not going to affect the outcome. So M9, teach him this. It's all force. You keep pushing and block and capture. And after you become strong in the middle, capturing those 2 stones, probably he doesn't even see this sophisticated variation, so he will just push, give you 2 stones, and then try something. No, he goes for it. Okay. And he goes Nobi again, and you cut. And if he pushes and he cuts, you just Atari. So once he turns and you block him, and he cuts, he doesn't have too many liberties. It's very easy actually, no? But this is the kind of sequence you need to read in your head before you play it many times. Because I noticed in your games you start the fight and then you realize in the process, oh, I needed an exchange here, but it's too late now. I have 2 liberties left.
That's exactly
I'm
what
too
happened.
short. So that's why you got to prepare a little bit, especially in close fights.
Oh, Jay, that. Yeah, we could totally do that.
It's got to be a student clash. We can organize a tournament between students, and the winner gets a free review of his lost games. Wow, but he doesn't lose any if we win, so not much to work for me. Or he's luckily won games. Lucky strikes. Okay, Hane in the head of everything. And now you don't have to be greedy, because when he cuts, if you go O13, he has 1, 2, 3 liberties. So you need to block P11, and then he has only 2 liberties. And then Atari, turn. Yeah, we can do that.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Aha, you see, very sneaky. He wants to cut and so on. But right now it's good to take away the liberty at L9, so he doesn't have a peep at L8. You don't have to connect N12. You better take away the liberty, and when he cuts, you just capture the group. Because right now you're stronger in that area, so it's easier to kill the other group. See what I mean? Because
Gotcha.
if you connect N12,
Yeah.
he will play L8, then he gives you this group. You will kill this group anyway, but then it's easier for him to exit with the other weak group. So it's also an interesting aspect to consider, not to leave too much
9,
agi or the other forcey moves
8.
on the outside. You see, he played that one, but it doesn't require an answer anymore. So you have time to protect the bottom. You can play K16. Well, that Hane doesn't do
Okay.
so much because you can counter Hane and Atari resist, but it's okay to play it because if he doesn't answer, then he has a problem again with the entire group. And if he answers, you don't care. You're just strong. And you take an empty corner. You don't even have to attack the top right or the middle right group directly. You play something like D4 and that group will fly and eventually die. As it, naturally. You're a natural born killer today.
Something like that.
D4. D4 looks so good with both C11 and K3. So let's look all over the board. He's got 5-6 points on the right side where he lived, very brave or very happily. Then not so many points in this area in the middle. With I14, he's barely alive. And this corner, it's about 10 points, maybe less. F17 is not
9.
so much because you can go G18, you can push in the corner. Now he plays a desperate move. Let's see if you find the most natural way to disconnect that stone from the middle group.
Ooh.
And without leaving too much agi. Make a powerful move.
Yeah, I just have to Kosumi at
Yeah,
J4,
exactly.
right?
That's very nice. And then if he attaches Yohane and he's cut, you can extend. You don't need to play any Atari. And he's just collapsing. And then if you play another move in the top, something like E3 or E4, or maybe you jump on the left, D6, you're going to build while attacking.
Keep
Keep,
them separated.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay, it's good. This is natural, too. Don't break the Goban, because you need it for another game. So he can play Kema H7, then you push and you cover the stone in the top and you build territory on the 5th line.
8.
Uh-huh. Let's see here if you push and turn. Ah, you can play an interesting move. How about you attack F4? He will come out with a stone. Then you turn, you're still threatening the group in the middle, and then you capture him in a net. So F4, it's a move to induce a mistake by white. But maybe he will push on top, I6, and then you cover and you make that territory very nice. But I guess he wants to save everything because he's in trouble. And then on the left side, okay, he doesn't want to. Push through and cut him. Well, you can push the other way too. Soon. Or later as a cotret. And then in the top left, you need to play... Let's play something like C7. Or Kosumi C5. But C5 leaves a big gap on the left. Well, C7 leaves Sun Invasion. I'd vote for C5 actually. Because it keeps the top, corner is solid, and next, if he doesn't play anything, you go D8. But he plays something. So in that case, you can go D9 and maybe kill everything still. Because with this move, you want to connect under C7. But then if you go I9 and some crosscut, maybe, like that. That's a big point, but wait a moment. Connect under C7. You see, every move has a follow-up. D9 has C7. So when your opponent doesn't connect or doesn't react, you just show him what happens next all the time. On the bottom, it's good to play
Gotcha.
G18. And the shapes this game are very nice, especially for black. White, it's painful on the right
9,
side with that second
8,
line territory.
7, 6, 5,
Too hard to watch
4,
that part.
3.
Okay, cut him. But black connects very nice, builds territory on the third and fourth line. And that nice capture in the middle. Black is good today. Back in shape. Back in top 4. You can play G18 pretty soon. And if he blocks, you go up.
8,
If he blocks on top,
7,
you pull back, and then he
6.
turns. This you answer. Then if he hane, you can nobi, it's good shape, and you come in the middle with Keima next. He's finally building something, but insignificant. And if he pushes again, you don't have to answer. Not so big. But if he doesn't, you go Keima F11. He should still worry a little bit about I9 and so on. Anyway, I want to see when you play G18, then I let you destroy him. Okay, right now you need N18. Twitch affiliate, right? Or you're a partner too?
No, I'm just an affiliate. I've been an affiliate since like January, I think.
Difficult to become a partner here, I guess.
Yeah, especially with Go.
Yeah. Oh, you play that move. You got a hane, age 18, or just go up. And Atari, age 16. Then which stone we save? You have to stay alive. I think you should connect J16 and let him have the bottom stone. It's not so big. That's why we had to play G18 earlier, but no time. There were other big and important moves, like building the top and the left. And if he captures I18, you play Atari and then you jump L18, and it's a nice I-shaped formation for the bottom group.
Gotcha.
So I'm still looking around I9 and turn J8,
7,
but it's hard to
6.
disconnect him. Anyway, this is good. And then, yeah. Well, you don't need it right away, you're still okay, but just to show him it's game over. Let's see, you lead by 100 points. Only 53, but there was not much killing. Wait, this is not the move you need to answer right now. So Keima in the middle, F11. Well, just keep everything connected and you win it. And you can nobi once, G11. And if he cuts, you have a double Atari. And next, if you play another move, you can also play E10 because it threatens Atari and take 2 stones in the other way. I want to see if he cuts. Okay, now you gotta play E10. So he builds very little in this area. Wait, it also play a hane and nobi and Atari. Oh yeah, it does. Play H10. Hane in the head of 2 stones. And if he cuts, you just nobi up. But he'll probably block. And then you can Atari and wow, you separate this large group. But it's hard to kill it because he blocked R17. He anticipated that some blood will start to flow.
9, 8, 7.
Oh, he cuts. And you just go up, H9. And then you have Atari throw in, Atari and capture everything. So he needs to pay attention. If he surrounds, he dies. He needs to play the bamboo connection and then you connect. If he tries to kill you faster with I9, you teach him some Tesuji. A squeeze play, my favorite technique.
9, 8, 7.
Oh, good. So throw in and keep going Atari till the end.
Yep.
Easy to see, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
After the stones are laid down the board. But white will go out, really? He doesn't see it. Or he has to see the capture to believe it. Good. Finally some blood. Oh, nice. Right on time.
Okay.
We'll see you
Perfect
tomorrow
timing.
and next week if you're around and
Yep.
available. So keep winning like this. That's all you have
All
to do.
right.
Good luck. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Bye bye everybody.
Yep. Thanks for the lesson.
Thank you too. Ciao ciao.
Bye. And as I like to remind everyone, be sure to support Cornel. He does stream pretty regularly. I think it's been Tuesdays and Thursdays lately. He is on twitch.tv/CornelGo. Thank you for supporting these lessons. If you'd like to continue to support this content, of course, I appreciate the donations, the bits, the subscriptions have been really a big thing lately. And it really does help. It helps a lot. And of course, if you are also interested in lessons, be sure to connect with Cornel. His lessons are really valuable. I think I've went from like 11Q to around 5Q since I've been taking lessons in the last 8 months, I guess. So that's I think they're great. I learn a lot. He definitely points me in the right directions where my weaknesses are and corrects my thinking as we go. And that's just invaluable because Go is all about seeing the right things on the board at the right time. And that's really the difficult hurdle to get over, especially at the Q ranks, because you have ideas about things that are just totally wrong. And so refining that is how you get better at Go.